So we're back again with Deacon Mike. It's fun to ask questions of the new guy. We wanted to talk a little more about what is the future going to bring, and wanted to think about a couple things. One, as you're journeying towards the priesthood, and hopefully all of that is on time and on track. First of all, maybe what are just your hopes and expectations? What do you look forward to as a priest? So often as a priest we get the question of, what do you want to do as a priest, or what sacrament are you most attracted to, or what ministry you're most attracted to? Any thoughts about your priesthood yet to come that are attractive and things that you're hoping for and looking forward to?
I mean, the thing that I found as I've kind of gone along is it's the stuff that you weren't expecting to like that you like. Mm-hmm. And you don't quite know.
Don't always know.
You don't know what's next, right? Especially in seminary, you've got a very structured life. And what happens when you're out in the parish and things are chaotic and new things are jumping up, and there's the coronavirus that changes everything. It seems like every day we've gotten new directives.
Yes. Yeah, literally. I make a plan and then another order comes. Okay, let's step back. We're reinventing it day by day.
Yeah, so I mean, my basic hope is that we remain close to Jesus and share him with everybody, I mean, I just want people, the community, the kids at the school, the students, the people in the parish, to in some way be brought closer to Jesus through whatever talents or whatever God uses me for. And so how that takes shape, what concrete ministries, I found just as a deacon, I love talking to the older people after Mass, a lot more than I would have thought. I mean, there's the funnest, most loving people, and so you just don't know what's going to be immediately rewarding. But the goal is, from the kids on up, just to do the work of Jesus and let him work through me.
Encounter Jesus and whoever is in front of you at the moment. And it is true. Some things you'll be surprised by that you're really good at or come easy, or even some of the things that don't come easy can still be rewarding. I think as a new clergy member, even as a deacon, although you're only a deacon for a few more weeks, technically a few more months at most, it is funny how people kind of invite you into their hearts and their minds because you're their deacon, or you're their priest. I always find that was fascinating, that in the body of Christ, the family of Christ, how people take ownership for you, even though you've never met them before. It's a new relationship, and yet they already sort of, you're the priest. And,
it's humbling, right? It's like a reminder that it's not because you're that
It's
awesome,
not about
right?
you. It's so not about you.
They love you to the extent that
you represent Christ to them.
I mean, it's a lot to live up to, and
it is not about you. That's a great place to start. That's always a good affirmation. Maybe just in terms of this community, this is a fascinating community to be part of a college town with so many young people, elementary school, all sorts of things going on. What's exciting about becoming the new associate for East Lansing down the road, as far as you sort of envision this?
The exciting thing is mainly you get all the hard decisions.
Yes.
Yeah. As the associate, I get to run around and have people like me, and I don't know. It's all new, right? I mean, this is what I've been studying for and taking classes for, and so it's like you've been looking at a car for 6 years, and now you get to drive it. You got 6 years of driver's ed, and now finally you get to get behind the wheel. And so, I mean, everything is what I'm looking forward to. I mean, you hear fake confessions in class.
Yes, like practicums. Yeah. Practicums.
These are not real people with real problems.
Yes.
So what's it like to actually hear a confession, to actually say the words of absolution?
And to know that you helped somebody, you really made a difference. Yeah. It wasn't just for practice.
company people,
Yeah.
their biggest moments, you know.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, the details of the elementary, I don't know. I don't know if I can talk to kids or not. I guess we'll see. Like,
You'll be fine.
yeah, I hope
You'll
so.
be fine.
I hope so.
They're wonderful, absolutely. Lots remains to be seen and tested, but that's great.
Yeah.
Every day is going to be a new experience, truly. Maybe just even thinking about our new normal, hopes and dreams, aspirations. This is going to change our routines.
Yes.
In so many ways. It changes our family life, it changes our work life. We've been a terribly busy, I would say an overly busy culture. We're a workaholic culture in many ways, and I suppose this intentional slowing down is going to have some new normal afterwards that I hope is beneficial. As you're thinking about this, any reflections on what you hope comes good out of such a time?
Yeah. So there's a kind of principle in the spiritual life. I mean, Ignatius talks about when you're in desolation, remember times of consolation. Right? When you can feel God, remember the times when he feels distant. And when he feels distant, remember the times when he felt close. And so now it's like we've been imposed, have desolation on a communal level imposed on us. And so right now it's important to remember what it was like to have the sacraments and to have adoration and to have big weddings and funerals. These are
lines
gifts.
and confessions.
These are gifts, yes, lines and confessions, and not drive through.
Be grateful for a confession line when we get done with this.
Those will come back, right? And so we shouldn't despair now. But when we have them, remember that there was a time when we didn't, and how much they really mean to us. And even now, because I'm the deacon, I get to go to Mass, and I'm thinking in my head when I'm responding for the people, I'm responding for almost everyone in this community, right? I mean, who don't get to do it. And so my hope is that through this, we as a church will be reminded about what means of grace Christ left with us and how good they are and how amazing it is that Jesus lets himself appear to us under the appearance of bread just so we can be near to him. That's God who lets himself sit on an altar looking like a flat host. And what that means, what that says about how much he loves us. That's what he'll do.
He's willing to remain a prisoner in the tabernacle, just hoping for us to come and spend an hour with him.
And so that's my hope. And
a renewed appreciation.
Yeah.
I think that would be a hope for all of us. And renewed appreciations of the times we have together as families and all those things, again, as we slow down and have more time to connect and more time just to, more times for recreation, more times for leisure. I hope all of that gives us greater gratitude for all the gifts of God.
Yeah.
And maybe if we slow down a touch, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So here's hoping. All right, much appreciated. Virtual fist bump. Bunk. All right. From us to you, God bless you. Hang in there.